Yo, what is up YouTube? It is your football fan 2233 here, bringing you episode 36 of my road to Premier League. And as you can see, we have the transfer window coming up right after this match. But something I just want to tell you before we go into this match is I won't be uploading any videos, only one today, and then I won't be uploading Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday or Friday, because I'm going on a mini vacation at my how do you say that? My parents' let's say that. I can't really remember the word right now. I'm going on a mini vacation at my parents' Grand Elton, or what do you call it? Grandparents. It's grandparents. Grandpa and grandma. At my grandpa and grandma. That's what I was meant to say. I remember now. So that's why I won't be uploading. But here in the 4th minute, Anthony Charles get a great goal. He scores to 1-0 after a corner. And here in the 45th minute, Tozer sends a rocket off bottom right corner, and that is a goal. Ben Tozer is just a great player to use. And they will push back in the 45th minute as well, make it 2-1 with Ravel. But in the 70th minute, would you like some salt with those chips? As one of my good friends, Cal Freezy, said. Would you like some salt with those chips? It is just undescribable. What a great chip. And that's why he says, would you like some salt with those chips? If you know, he's an... Yeah, you probably get the joke. Here, Henrik Mukendi's loan has expired. I was kind of thinking, god damn, are you actually serious? Why is that? I can't really understand that. So I didn't have the wage budget to go out and loan him, but I might do in the next episode, because I can tell you that a lot of offers has come on Dominic Duro, and I might sell him on. I can't really reveal anything yet if he gets sold or not. All I can reveal is that he is not gonna be cheap at all. I said I want 1.275 million for him. And here one of my scouts or my youth squad, look at these potentials, 85 to, they're just some great potentials at all time, no matter what anybody says. And here I get a transfer offer from the club with the unicorn in their logo, but I decided no, as I always do. I quickly just go out and say no, I don't want to manage your club. I don't feel like you're good enough. And here I go out, I put a whole lot of players for sale. Gatsev said he wanted to go away. I said, you know what, that is okay. I totally understand you. I also put the Montagnac up on the transfer list, because I don't feel like he has way too low stamina. He's like in the yellow every match, and then when I need to use him again, he's not even in the dark green, and that is a bit of concern for me, because I like my players to be in like the green area. But anyways, just moving on here, I just quickly took a look through all my players' ages and their overall rating, and then there came a whole lot of offers from Tommy Lee, and I said, you know what, I ain't gonna let him go that easy, so I want 1.1 million for Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee has been a great goalkeeper for me, and I believe that he is the best keeper that I've had. But here I just quickly go and set the budget to 40, 60, and then I quickly move on. But again, during a transfer window like this, there is some more offers. This time for Dominic Duro and Tommy Lee. And I said, you know what? I want 1.275 million for Dominic Duro. And OGC Nice comes and said, you know what? We want to buy Tommy Lee, but we're not sure how much we want to pay. So I said 1.275, and that is what you have to pay if you want him. QPR makes an offer from Dominic Duro. I counter offer it. I normally tend to counter offer it because if I put a higher price and then they accept the ones who bid on the player, I can earn some big money, and that is my tactic, because sometimes you can like if you're Manchester City, for an example, and Aguero, he's played a great season. Sometimes Barcelona said, you know what, we are willing to give 40 million, and then you're demanding 80 million, and then they'll just accept it. And 80 million for Kun Aguero, that is almost as much as you could get Ronaldo for, and then you can go out and pick up some insane players like Ibrahimovic, Ezekiel Laveche, Pastore, a whole lot of great players. But yeah, it's just fantastic. We're just gonna quickly move on into this match against Rotherham United. Rotherham United, and they have a fancy yellow shirt there. But before I could go into that game, I felt like I needed to just take a quick look at my squad. Nobody was tired, and as you can see, they had 4 injuries, so a whole lot of injuries to them, and that is never nice to have a lot of injuries. And here I kind of felt like my Xbox froze, but unfortunately it didn't. In the 11th minute, I get the goal scoring started. Ravslevan makes it 1-0, and then Ravslevan sends a through ball to Hackett, who finishes it around the keeper into the back of the net to make it 2-0 after 20 minutes. So a flying start to this match, and here Ravslevan getting his second goal in the game in the 39th minute. A nice assist, top through ball by Dominic Duro. I was pretty happy with that great assist. They will push back to make it 3-1, but it didn't really matter because I won 3-1 anyways. 3-1. A great victory for me. And here there are just some final scores that you quickly can take a look at. Nothing really exciting. Here QPR comes and said they don't believe that Duro is that much worse, but I say I want 1.2 million for Dominic Duro. That is my price. And here Leeds comes and said, you know what, we want to buy Ishmael de Montagne, and I said you can get him for 376,000 euros. And then I just quickly advance, moving on to the next game. You're not gonna see this next game in this episode. You will see transfer all the rest of the time in this episode. So if you're looking for more gameplay, you can just leave this video, because there will be no more gameplay in this video. The rest will be all transfer. And And then I quickly move on again, and then now we have the Tuesday the 7th of January, and as you can see, I sold a player, and it is Dominic Oduro, 1.275 million to Bolton, and I actually didn't realize before he was sold that it was to Bolton. I sold him, and I'm gonna meet a Bolton in a cup game in only 4 days or something. I believe that it was. So I kind of made a bit of a foolish mistake, and I wasn't really happy with that. I go out and say I want a striker who is overall is a minimum of 65, and his sprint speed is minimum of 85, because I really like having some fast strikers, and I said he must have a max estimated worth of 900,000 euros. Yeah, and while I was searching, I kind of took a bit of drink and just waited a bit, and then it came with a lot of options, and Simeon Jackson looked actually quite interesting, but I took a look at the other, and Mana Dembele. I've heard so much good about him, so we're a bit between Mana Dembele, Danny Haynes also, and Simeon Jackson. It was between those three that I had to choose, but I just couldn't choose. So I sat and thought a bit about it, and then I at last went to put the bid on Simeon Jackson. As you can see right here, I approached Norwich to buy. This will actually sum up this episode of my Road to Premier League, episode 36, transfer time, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel. It would be awesome, guys, and be sure to check out my other videos, and yeah, goodbye.